Kindness is about being caring, generous, and considerate. It might not always be reciprocated, but it's the simple things, such as giving someone a compliment, that can make a huge difference. We should all show a bit more kindness to others each and every day. An act of kindness can go a far way, so do not delay and start today. Hello there, we're happy to have you with us for another informative edition of Jamaica Magazine. I am your host, Theodore Henry. Today is being observed as World Kindness Day, and we still have lots in store just for you. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you on the other side of this break.
Good day, I'm Lisa Rowan. This is your JIS News for Wednesday, November 13, 2024. The $45 billion Shared Prosperity through Accelerated Improvement to our Road Network SPARK program will officially get off to a start in mid-December. That declaration came from Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness in a statement to Parliament on Tuesday. 60 kilometers of main roads and approximately 600 kilometers of priority roads across all constituencies have been selected through community consultations. The Prime Minister indicates that Cabinet has already given approval for SPARK.
This is about investing in our local and community roads. In other words, Mr. Speaker, this is the investment that will impact the lives of the ordinary Jamaicans, the road that passes your gate.
Dr. Holness asserts that through the implementation of SPARK, over the next 10 years, Jamaica's road network will be brought up to international standard. A structured maintenance system is also being put in place with its own budget to ensure the roads don't fall back into disrepair. The government is also utilizing the opportunity of SPARK to carry out an assessment of the country's full network of roads. This will create a registry, and the preliminary estimates so far reveal 27,000 kilometers of roads registered with the authorities.
The next step from that is to work out what is the state of repair of all the roads. Then, from that, we work out what would be the budget necessary to bring all the roads up to an acceptable state of repairs, and over how many budgets you will have to do that.
Also coming out of Parliament is the preliminary cost of damage to roads from Tropical Storm Raphael. Prime Minister Holness reveals that 58 roads were affected by landslides, mud flows, downed trees and flooding, including one major breakaway in West Rural St. Andrew. It is estimated that the damage amounts to $647 million, of which $311 million is required for immediate road clearance and repairs.
However, no special allocation has been made, as various pools of funds have already been allocated. Members of Parliament are therefore advised to prudently use the funds to maximize value and impact. I have directed the National Works Agency to accelerate technical assessments, enabling swift governmental decisions for community access and restoration of the access. The Ministry of Local Government and the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management are already on the ground providing support to affected residents.
Meanwhile, over $1.3 billion has been approved for members of Parliament to undertake their annual routine maintenance of community infrastructure. Each constituency will receive $22 million, and the program will be managed by the National Works Agency and the National Solid Waste Management Authority.
This is a routine initiative, including strict oversight, ensuring funds are utilized efficiently for road clearance, drain cleaning, garbage collection, and sanitation. It addresses specific priorities, including reopening blocked roads, drains, cleaning drains, road repairs, and constructing minor retaining walls and culverts where possible under the program.
The breakdown includes $10 million for road rehabilitation, $6 million for bushing, $3 million for garbage collection, and $3 million for drain cleaning. Prime Minister Holness says flexibility is being given for the reallocation of funds across the 4 areas under specific guidance.
But the government wants some strategic direction. So number 1 priority in this allocation is the MPs to use the funds to impact the road conditions that persons are experiencing. The second priority is to clean up Jamaica with the bushing program, to remove the overgrowth on roads. And then you can use garbage collection and drain cleaning as a backup to those 2 priorities. So that's the structure of the national program.
Still in Parliament, the Ministry of Agriculture, through the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, has dispatched extension officers to support farmers impacted by Tropical Storm Raphael. The teams will conduct damage assessments, provide crop care advice, and assist farmers during the rainy season. The preliminary estimates of damage to crops and farm roads stands at $621 million, highlighting the scale of the storm's impact. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green says the ministry is utilizing existing resources to address the immediate recovery needs through its production incentive program. He adds that an additional $200 million will be allocated to farm road rehabilitation, an area which suffered the most significant damage from the storm. Further funding may be sought to restore critical farm roads.
This has been a challenging year for all our farmers and fishers. One of the things that we have seen is that our farmers now appreciate that once they face adversity, the government will be there to respond quickly, to hold their hands, and to help drive their recovery.
Minister Green is encouraging Jamaicans to support the farmers by consuming more local produce, especially during November, which is celebrated as Eat Jamaican Month. And finally, the Office of Utilities Regulation, OUR, has confirmed that there are no plans to raise electricity rates to support the Electricity Disaster Fund, EDF, following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. The EDF is a self-insurance fund established in 2004 to set aside a predetermined sum annually for disaster occurrences. The JPS has submitted preliminary estimates of approximately $26.1 million to finance recovery efforts following Hurricane Beryl. That sum, which will be subject to approval after rigorous assessment, will be taken from the EDF. But the OUR is assuring that there is no proposal being considered to increase customer contributions to the Electricity Disaster Fund. The agency explains that, as is the practice after every payout, it is reviewing the EDF post-Beryl to ensure it is properly funded to meet future liability arising from any natural disaster. Jamaica's electricity rates are set by strict guidelines under the Electricity License 2016. This process includes a review of tariff application submissions by the JPS, which are due annually or every 5 years. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lisa Rowe. Thanks for watching.
Attitude is something which productivity will require, and a good attitude. So these are conversations which are difficult. Because how do you instill a good attitude? It starts by the kinds of activities that you engage your children in at an early age. What are we teaching our children even in our own homes? How do they see us reacting to challenges? How do they hear us addressing issues? That's what's going to shape their attitude and their mindset.
As part of the celebrations for Senior Citizens Month in September, the National Council for Senior Citizens hosted its annual Spelling Bee competition. Now let's take a look at some of the highlights.
periphery, gazetteer, rapport, loquacious, sycophancy.
These words and more put our spellers to the test in the 2024 National Senior Spelling Bee competition. Now in its 20th staging, the competition saw 14 seniors, one from each parish, vying for the title of champion.
Spelling is something that really is about your acuity, but also it is about composure under pressure.
Seniors ages 60 to 83 spelt like they have never done before, making it a remarkable experience.
Remember that every word that you spell, every challenge you face down is a victory. And the victories can be big and the victories can be small. And that's what life is about.
The competition was hosted by the National Council for Senior Citizens in partnership with the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. The event formed part of national activities for Senior Citizens Month celebrations in September. This was how it went.
And your word is gargoyles. Gargoyles.
Gargoyles. Gargoyles.
That is correct.
Unguiculate. Unguiculate.
That is correct.
Nephology. Nepholog.
That is correct.
Then there were some words that were just, you'll see what I'm talking about.
And your word is rapprochement.
RAPPROCHMENT, rapprochement.
That is not correct. It is RAPPROCHEMENT. Stephanie Hopkins, your word, idiosyncrasies.
Idiosyncrasies. IDIOSYNCRASES.
Not correct. It's IDIOSYNCRASIES. Galimatius.
GALIMATIUS.
That's not correct. It is spelled GALIMATIAS.
After several rounds, it was down to the top three who gave it their all.
Kookaburra. KOOKABURRA.
Juliet. Abattoir.
Abattoir. ABATTOIR.
Correct. Jennifer. Pirouette.
PIROUETTE.
That's correct.
Then it was down to the final two, Juliet Salmon from St. Andrew and Jennifer Gordon from St. James. And after spelling several of the words correctly, it came down to that one word which declared the winner.
Jennifer. Chiaroscurist.
I can spell that word. I didn't get a paper with that.
Chiaroscurist. Chiaroscurist. CHIAROSCURIST.
That is correct. All right, that was well done. Now she gets her word. Appoggiatura. Appoggiatura.
Appoggiatura. APPOGGIATURA.
That's correct. And we have a winner here. Congratulations to Juliet Salmon, our spelling bee champion for this year. And well done to Jennifer Gordon. Well done. As a matter of fact, well done to all the spellers. But a big congratulations to Juliet Salmon.
We are appealing to the public, please take electronic waste, the handling of it, very seriously. It is not to be played with, and we want especially the children to be kept far as possible from old computers, old laptops, old cell phones, all those electronic waste, because of the dangers that it poses.
Customer service is one of the most important things for any business to thrive. Customers want to feel welcomed. Now let's learn how the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service is bridging the gap between the public sector and others they serve with their Service Excellence motto. Next.
Welcome to the MOFPS at Your Service Expo. Today, we continue to showcase our commitment to service through the core divisions of the ministry, departments, and agencies.
Please continue to remember that the MOFPS at your service all the time. So do not sit with any concerns, grievances, or unresolved issues that you may need clarity on. The best thing to do is to ask those agencies to give you the information that you may need.
In my opinion, customer service is the process of adequately and efficiently serving your customers and, applying for their needs.
Customer service is constantly meeting the needs and expectation of your customers.
It's support a company gives their customer before and after providing a service or product.
Merle Grove, the winning answer.
It is truly a pleasure to stand before you all today at this exciting event and at the buzz going on, reflecting the ministry's dedication to going above and beyond.
Student Loan Bureau, we have a loan for you. If you no call today, you are going in a problem.
I'm here at the Ministry of Finance and Public Services at Your Service Expo to basically showcase our offerings at the Student Loan Bureau. We have 3 loan types that we're offering to the public. That's the targeted loan, the pay as you study loan, and the postgraduate loan. Now, those loans are very competitive, and if you want to pursue higher education, please come to the SLB.
What is the Revenue Appeals Division? Now, we are a division, an independent division of the Ministry of Finance with the responsibility to resolve disputes between taxpayers and revenue commissioners. Now, those revenue commissioners would include Tax Administration Jamaica, Jamaica Customs Agency, and the National Land Agency.
What the FID is pushing are 2 things, right? The obvious message, crime does not pay, because FID is all about removing the benefit from crime.
Today I'm here with the Accountant General's Department
We're here to, provide information in regards to what we do at the Accountant General's Department, as well as provide assistance to our pensioners who, probably need their life certificate, as well as, provide some more information in terms of our products that we offer the AGD.
The Planning Institute of Jamaica is the premier government agency responsible for planning and initiating programs and policies related to sustainable development. Our main publications are the Economic and Social Survey of Jamaica. Some of our key programs are Vision 2030, you all know about that, the Community Renewal Program, as well as the Poverty Reduction Program.
By embracing service excellence, we not only elevate our work, but also positively impact the people we touch.
It is through initiatives like these that we bridge the gap between the public sector and the people we serve, ensuring that everyone has the information and support they need to thrive.
One love, one heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and we will feel all right.
Hurricane straps help keep your roof secure during heavy winds. Strappies advice: make sure your home is secure. Strap down your roofs to withstand the wailing winds of hurricanes and other major storms. Don't wait until it's too late.
It's a very simple thing. It is inexpensive and it doesn't require much technical know-how to do it.
Strap down your roof now. Save yourself a world of hurt later.
To better serve its clients, the Overseas Examinations Commission, OEC, is upgrading and modernizing its services. We'll share with you how the organization is going about it. Since 1887, the Overseas Examinations Commission has been a standard bearer in the administering of assessments which would see takers moving to the next level. The Commission also provides attending services such as supervisors and invigilators, document certification, and digital papers. All these services were executed in a building that has stood the test of time. But as the days march on, and the demand for OEC services increase, the time has come for a building that will meet the needs of 21st century learners.
The project is really about a rebirth of the organization. The architectural style you're talking about really, I think, refers to the old structure that is being replaced, and to some extent the existing head office, which is kind of the front part of the building. The old structure is going to be completely demolished and it's going to be replaced with a 4 or 5 story structure that is going to be linked to the old building. Now, while there are going to be some functionality that perhaps looks the same, from an ergonomic perspective, it's not really so much about maintaining the architectural history of the entire complex. It's now about modernizing and actually improving on how the space is used. I believe construction should start sometime in around May, June, the latest, and it's slated to finish before the tail end of 2025. There's going to be, I think perhaps maybe a first in Jamaica, virtual reality and augmented reality lab, which really kind of enhances how the younger generation will be able to look at technology, to perhaps touch and feel it, not necessarily in a real way, but it gives more exposure in a digital world than they currently have access to. You're going to have more labs, there are going to be virtual classrooms, there's going to be actually a space reserved on the building for the CXC Secretariat but it's really an expansion and modernization of the facilities and the spaces that are currently available for use. So it's about enhancing the existing operations and doing a lot more than is currently being done, with a major focus on digital transformation.
Most persons would know about Professor Neville Ying. He was board chairman for some 25 years. And since then we've had Mr. Brian Bennett Easy, and it was fortuitous that he became chairman when he did, because he's from I like to say he's from cyberspace. So he understands very clearly where we need to go in terms of where the world is going in terms of technology and communication and that sort of things. We have to have very secure facilities. We have to offer vaults, and we have to have cameras, and we have to make sure that papers do not get into the hands of persons in the public before the exams are written. So that's a huge responsibility, and I have to commend the staff of the OEC over the years, because they have to interact with these papers, and we have to rely heavily on their integrity to ensure that the papers are preserved, and that when the papers are opened on the day of the examination or the days of the examination, that nobody had previously seen these questions. So kudos to the staff over the years.
You know, in this digital age, you probably hear CXC talking about online testing. What that means is the way examinations are proctored in Jamaica, that has to change in a dramatic way. And overseas exam, being the institution that is charged with leading all of that, has to be prepared. And we have been preparing for the last 5 or 6 years to do this. As a matter of fact, in preparing for that change, we have donated, I think, somewhere in the region of 3,500 computers to high schools across Jamaica. And that investment is in excess of $400 million, and that is expected to continue.
After more than 135 years of service, the Overseas Examinations Commission remains true to its mission of providing educational services with integrity, reliability, innovation, and efficiency. Can you believe it? We're at the end of yet another show. But be sure to join us tomorrow on this station for all the information you need to know. Until then, visit our website, jis.gov.jm, for this and all other happenings. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Theodore Henry, leaving you with this reminder from the late Mother Teresa. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. Do take care.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.